Good morning, everyone. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot today by Chris Ann. And this is your Saturday reading, February 4th, 2023, of course. The moon's in Leo. It's in a T-square to Uranus and the North Node, South Node. Uranus and the North Node, of course, are traveling together at this time. So they are squaring the Leo moon, and then the Leo moon is squaring the South Node. And that T-square can create a little point of tension, a bit of tension, at least for this morning, but probably even more so moving into the afternoon when it really starts squaring Uranus exactly. And then the moon is opposing Pluto and Mercury, so there's that. Well, not Mercury anymore, but moving towards an exact. Well, no, the exact was done. It's a waning moon away from the exact opposition to Pluto. So what does all this spell? Well, everything's pointing to the moon to get clear on what it is that you're needing to make conscious. Pluto has the power to bubble things up from the unconscious, and Pluto is the journey of our soul. But with Pluto traveling through time in Capricorn, that would be for all the babies that are born. Most of us here on planet now are of the Pluto, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag generation. But then the Capricorns are, I have a grandson that's a Pluto and Capricorn, and he's a teenager now. So, anyway, with the cards that we have for this week, or this day, I'm sorry. Well, with the Seven of Cups reversed, it's important. Well, look at this, man. Queen and King of Swords on both sides of the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of clarity and a lot of reasoning, high reasoning skills coming in. Wisdom with the King of Swords sitting up there. Clarity with the Queen of Swords sitting there. She knows where she's going. She's independent. She has her critical thinking skills intact. She doesn't take anything from anyone. She might not say exactly what she's thinking, but she has her own independent mind. And the King of Swords has that broad vision for organizing. And if you want to go with a shamanic point of view, we could look to all of these creatures, the crow or the raven and the bat and the owl as, creatures of beautiful, wonderful creatures of nature. It looks like we even have a dragonfly back here to support your vision. There's everything that you need in the world to create what you want. The Seven of Cups, though, coming in reversed, brings us into a little bit of a confrontation with, what do I really want? I can't seem to make a choice. It could be just feeling a little confused emotionally, but your clarity is there mentally. Now maybe this is, no, I'm just, hypothetical scenario here. Maybe this is one of those days where you go see an attorney for some reason, or a doctor, or somebody in that, high level of advisory capacity. Could even be a therapist of either gender, or however they identify, it doesn't matter to me. And they help you work through old confusions from the past, clearing things out from the past. Because that certainly would go with the astrology, actually. The past being scorpionic, just old stuff, and then we're trying to move forward to what we really value with the Taurus North Node, which we're all headed in that direction for this time being. So, what do we really want? What do we need to clear out within our minds, or actually more in our emotional body? But it's all together, the emotional body and the psyche, they're all connected. It's hard, you just can't separate those things out. But it does help. I have learned in the past that if you're going through heartache and it's happened over and over and over and over again, and you're dealing, it's a family member, so you don't ever give up loving them. You just don't. But there is a place that you'll get to where you have to disengage your heart in a way that helps you to independently move forward, right? So maybe this is a day for a therapist to help you through something, or maybe this is you getting clear on what you really want and then realizing with the Seven of Cups, if it were upright, that you really have a lot of choices, a lot of other options. So then you're suddenly not stuck. You just have to choose which one. What is it that you really want? And go for that. So, but if you're having trouble with the Seven of Cups coming through reversed, just ask for the confusion to guide you, because confusing feelings come up when they're clearing from the past. Things that happened when we were little are very confusing to us because they don't make sense. You're feeling one thing, but your parents are telling you something else, or they're fighting and you can't figure out why, or they're not there and you don't understand why they would be that way. It's challenging, and it takes us into a place where we go within. Like, these could be two overachieving parents here, and then this is all the kids that were left at home to fend for themselves. Maybe a latchkey kid or two or three. Maybe you had to take care of all your sisters and brothers, and you had to be the mom and dad that had to think for you and your siblings. That's heartbreaking, right? So just know that if you felt trapped when you were a little kid, and if you missed out on so much of life when you were little because you were taking care of others, that as an adult you can turn all that right side up, turn your life around, and steer the ship the way you want to go, and you get to sit at the top of the mountain and figure out what you want to do, and you get to make those new choices. You can turn everything around as an adult. So, okay, well, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys are having a really good weekend, and I'll be back soon. Bye.